Yeah, thanks, Wilco. I've got the MD of PCB, Mr. Wasim Khan. Welcome to the hot seat.
Thank you, Ramesh.
All right, okay, right. So, if I were to ask you your biggest challenge and ask you of your three options or preferences, let's start with relaunching cricket back in Pakistan, fixing domestic cricket, fixing test match team. Let's hear you out.
Domestic cricket, I think that's going to be the foundation of everything. There's no point getting a structure right at the top if everything underneath isn't right. So that's going to be a main focus of mine over the next few months.
Okay, right. And relaunching cricket back in Pakistan, obviously from international point of view, that is also quite important.
Absolutely critical for the country, for the credibility, for the fans. It's really important that we get cricket back. We've got 8 PSL games going back this year. The aim really is for us to try and get the whole of the PSL back into Pakistan.
And people want to know, how good are you with language Urdu?
Urdu to bol sakta, so there's no problem. Punjabi as well, Mirpuri bhi. I can talk all of it, so there's no issues with that.
So, I mean, if you can speak Punjabi, obviously you can sledge also, because that's part of Punjabi language.
Of course, I'm learning that very, very quickly. I come from Birmingham in England, so there's plenty of that going on, yeah.
All right, okay, right. PCB, in the next 3 years, obviously it's going to be a task, really, setting the targets. How do you see PCB progressing in the next 3 years?
I think we really need to professionalize the organization. It's done okay, but there's still so many good things that we can do. We've got to bring more commercial income in. We're very reliant on broadcasting money, and we're very good at sort of running great things, but we need to start to bring more money in as well. So there's going to be a number of things that I'll be working on to get things right within the PCB. But it's going to be a real challenge over the next 3 years, but something I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure you'd be looking forward to PSL being hosted in Pakistan. Your thoughts on PSL and what can we expect come year 5, year 6?
Yeah, I mean, look, the HBL PSL is a fantastic competition. It's grown every single year. You speak to the agents, you speak to the players. They say it's one of the best run competitions, T20 domestic competitions in the world. So we've just got to keep growing it. But for us, if we can get it back to Pakistan, that would be a real measure of success for us.
Absolutely. And media strategy, I mean, you would have tasted how spicy the media can be back home in Pakistan. Your thoughts and views?
Yeah, look, I think they're all going to have their opinions. The good thing for me, Rami, is I'm coming in with no baggage. So I can come in, the media will have opinions, but for me, I'll just keep my head down, concentrate on what I've got to do. I'm going to try and do what's best for Pakistan cricket. I'll make tough decisions along the way, but working with the PCB should be a privilege rather than an entitlement. And that's certainly going to be my philosophy.
Absolutely right. Pakistan cricket performance, especially in test matches. How keen are you to develop Pakistan as a test team?
Oh, it's massive for us, I think the health check for any nation is test cricket. And it's great that we do well in white ball cricket, but we've got to really now motor on. But until we get domestic cricket right, get the foundations right, get the wickets right, get the infrastructure right, we're never going to be sustainable in test cricket. So that's going to be a real focus of mine, working simultaneously with Mickey and the team, looking at what we can do now, but also how we plan for the future with the domestic structure.
Thanks for your time. Lovely talking to you, Wasim, and all the best.
Thanks, Ramesh. Thank you.
Cheers. Back to you upstairs.